Miami Heat winners last night, 119-98. And I got to tell you, dude, look, a lot of people put up good games yesterday, and I'll get into all that performance. That's great. Caleb Martin, beast yesterday. I think he ended up. I think I called my shot yesterday on Twitter because Caleb Martin had this amazing play. He had a steal and fast break slam. I'm like, you know what? That's SportsCenter top 10 if I've ever seen it. Boom, saw it this morning.
Nice.
How about that?
No, I was thinking
because I was very annoyed with SportsCenter because I tuned in this morning. You know, I now enjoy my 7:00 SportsCenter, and they're like, "Ooh, Damian Lillard at 22, he didn't play the whole game." I'm like, oh, really? That's the story of the game? That's the story for you, my guy? Really? Damian Lillard, who got the clamps put on him by Jimmy Butler and Caleb Martin, double team, so much so he had to say pineapple. And no more in the game. Who does that? Who gets so embarrassed on a double team that they say, no more. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not playing any more basketball. Because that's what Damian Lillard did yesterday. Because he said after the game, if it was a playoff game, I could have played. Okay, so you couldn't get it out for your teammates. You got too embarrassed by the double team, Leroy.
I literally hate that. I hate people saying, oh, if it was a playoff game, I could have played.
Right.
It's like, you know, you hear it in sports all the time. You can either play or you can't. Simple as that. But I got to tell you, I was kind of excited to see what Caleb Martin did because he brought instant athleticism, speed, and quickness to a team that looked slow the last game.
He was amazing. He was stealing left and right, willy-nilly. Him and Jimmy Butler were, I mean, like, they were thieving all over the place, dude. Pickpockets. That's what they were. Just taking basketballs and scoring buckets. And Caleb Martin yesterday, you know, this I gotta say, this NBA's gotten so sensitive, Leroy, because Caleb Martin has the play of the game yesterday.
Talking about that technical foul.
Does a little taunting, J-Fig, a little looky-loo, right? A little look-see over at the bench. Technical foul.
Barely anything.
What did he do? He didn't do nothing. Nothing, dude.
Now he's going to be considered a bad boy. He got suspended a game and then right back to technical foul.
The refs are harassing him. They're harassing him all over the place.
Hold on.
They're harassing him.
Hold on. Dude, stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it. You ain't that sophisticated. Okay.
I just don't want Caleb Martin getting harassed anymore by the refs.
But you drink Budweiser and swim in a creek.
I don't.
You're not. You shouldn't be saying harassing. I'm telling you now,
dude. They won't stop. It's ridiculous. And this was great. Post game, let's go to the Heat locker room. Jason Jackson one-on-one ski with Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler, he takes the interview where he wants it.
What were some of those things that happened tonight to really blow this game open for you?
Feed Caleb. Caleb was 7 for 8, 2 for 2. That's how we win. That's the winning formula. Get a ball to Caleb and get out the way.
Excellent. As for the adjustment in transition, spoke this morning about defensive transition for you all needed to crank up, and you guys did a nice job blowing that part of the game open.
Yep. Caleb said we better get back or he going to whoop everybody's ass in here. So before the game, we was locked in. Caleb said, I'm going to get the stops. I'm going to get 4 steals. I'm going to get 8 rebounds and 3 assists. I'm only going to miss 1 shot. We followed his lead.
May I ask you a question?
No, man. I was asking. No, go ahead. You guys go on more.
I appreciate you. Last one being, how nice is it after dropping 3 or 4 to get out against a team that has been playing so well on their floor and start this road trip this week?
Feels good. Feels even better knowing that Caleb led the way. And Caleb, we trust, man. I'm going to make some fake money and put that on there with his face on there. So as long as Caleb is playing well, we got a great chance of winning.
Jimmy, I appreciate the time.
Of course, man. Caleb for president.
Hey, but wait, you can't put Caleb on money. Some people might think it's Cody.
Oh, well, that's their problem.
No one thinks
it's Cody.
What has this Cody Martin done? I never see him.
Wait, first thing we told Caleb, we got the best twin.
We got the best twin, dude. We got the best twin. Bargain. This guy's going out there. I mean, he was changing the game yesterday. He was amazing. Because that game, like, I tell you what, Jimmy Butler with their thievery really changed it. But I'll tell you one thing. It was crazy because that game, this Bam, I don't know what's going on with him, dude. He's in foul troubles galore today, this season so far. Because yesterday, got 2 offensive fouls on him. The first one he got was bull bleep on that swipe. That was clean. But the 2 offensive fouls that he gets taken out of the game. And Spose look at her and goes, I can't put Dedmon in again. I just can't. He's already sick of it.
He had a little run.
Who? Dedmon?
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude. Dedmon. He had the 1 pass full court. He is out there. He's a fouling, moving screen machine. You can't trust him anymore. So guess what they did? Get what Spo. He tasted his coffee. He says, you know what this could use? A little sweetener. Because it was the debut of Jovic, dude. And let me tell you something. It was the greatest 4 fouls in 5 minutes I've ever seen in my life. The greatest. Because it changed the game. I can see why they don't play him. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, but it doesn't matter because it sparked the team. It fit better. It flowed. He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. It was beautiful. And they went on a runski, dude.
Hey, he's a 6'11". What do we call he just out there just causing problems. He hacking, 6'11" hacker.
He was trying though, dude. I appreciate it. He's like trying to close out on shooters, but he was completely on the wrong side of the court. I didn't care. I loved him. I love him so much. And I got so jealous because they were out there and you got these Portland Trailblazers with their rookie, Shaedon Sharpe, who's just like, they're like, hey, he's 19 years old, number 7 pick. And I'm like, well, that's not fair. They get to play their rookie. We don't get to play ours. You're telling me Chauncey's got more faith than Spo? And lo and behold, because Shaedon Sharpe's been off to a great start this season. And lo and behold, Jovic debuted, dude. And I got Leroy, more. I need more of them. I need more Jovic.
Hey, well, we can't have, look, so far this year, you have 3 definite hackers. Bam, Jovic, and Dunks. Dunks gonna get his.
I don't think the thing that's annoying with Bam is he's not hacking. He keeps getting fouls offensively. He keeps getting moving screens and offensive fouls. Super annoying.
Crotty says the moving screen is more of the ball, the guy controlling the ball than it is the screener. Because if you don't let him get set before you go, it's going to be moving.
He was really pissed about the game with Marcus Smart. Flopping all over the place. But yeah, man, Jovi, more. Heatkula. No more Dedmon. I need more Jovic, dude.
I almost sent out a tweet, but then
won't.
I didn't do it. But I'll tell you guys what it was. When I saw Lowry talking to Chauncey, I wanted to send a picture going before and after. Because Chauncey was looking
old though.
And a little chunky, right? But they got the same body type.
I'm just glad that Kyle Lowry, took Marcos's call out to heart, because we read his quotes about, I have the ball in my hand, it's out of my hand, blah, 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 blah. And you called him out, Marcos.
Call him out,
you
man.
Said you said you start scoring the basketball, and that's what we got. And maybe I added another comment after that. But the point is, maybe I said to get his beautiful rump in gear, and he did.
He did.
Buckets, dude. He was dropping it like it was hot yesterday. 5 of 7 from downtown.
Isn't that basketball, though? Like, I mean, like I'm trying not to get too, critical of a sport where 40% is good
from downtown.
Right. Okay. Who we're talking about? We ain't talking about a guy that lives in the paint.
Definitely not.
Right. So you're talking about a position that he's going to shoot 40 to 45%, threes included. And that's good. And he has a bad night and we crush him.
I get more mad the nights he doesn't shoot. That's the things I get mad at.
Right.
I hate those nights from him. But last night,
like, he's been in the league long enough that if he has a bad week, it'll usually turn around and it'll average out in the end.
It was. By the way, did you know this? Do you know he passed Dirk Nowitzki yesterday for 13th most threes all time in the NBA? I was stunned. I was like, wait, hold on one second. You're telling me
Lowry?
You're telling me Kyle Lowry's going to end this season as a top 12 3-point shooter all time? That's crazy.
And we can't get 2.
I know. It's not fair.
Right. He's a wait a minute. He's an all-timer, and we tried to get him to shoot one. That is shocking, by the way.
I was.
But keep in mind, we're also talking about a guy in Dirk that played just on the edge of the paint most of the time. So
I mean, when he said Dirk, I was like, oh, yeah, Dirk top 15 3-point. That makes sense. But Kyle Lowry? I was like, what?
He's a point guard that shoots threes. What else do you think is gonna happen?
12th all time. That's a lot of threes, dude.
Like it's just the way things going now. Like, would you ever think that of all the 3-point shooters and all of basketball, that the quickest to 500 was dunks?
I kind of get that though, because of the way the game shoots. That's all he shoots.
Okay, why you can't say that for Lowry? Because Lowry and Dirk are 10, 15 years apart when Dirk started.
I don't think if you ask basketball fans, hey, Dirk Nowitzki being one of the top 15 3-point shooters of all time, people be like, yeah, that makes sense. Kyle Lowry, I don't think anybody would ever guess that.
I mean, it's more impressive. It's more impressive that Ray Allen and who's Indiana Pacers? Reggie Miller were 1 and 2 because the amount of threes they shot early in their career was non-existent. You see what I mean? So as the 3-point game evolves, people are going to pass them.
Could be a race this year, Marcos. Keep an eye on Lowry versus Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson's moving his way up the ranks.
Ooh.
Where's Klay?
He's 18th.
Oh, look at
that.
But
he missed 2 years.
Right.
Missed a lot of shots, too. This guy sucks, dude.
The Miami Dolphins Foundation has launched their 50-50 raffle for the 2022 season. Fans can play, support, and win big all from home or while at the game. Half the jackpot could be yours, while the other half will benefit the Miami Dolphins Foundation to support their year-round initiatives in the community. To purchase your tickets, visit dolphins5050.com. That's dolphins5050.com. Miami Heat victorious last night, but before we get into that, Leroy, can you go over to the Windowplex here and give us a weather update from the Demesman and Dover law firm? Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
What a glorious day.
Oh, wow.
What a glorious day. Light winds out of the east. I would say 10 miles. Not even. I would say it's about 80 degrees and a beautiful day. Partly cloudy. I would say what's less than partly cloudy?
Scattered clouds?
Is that scattered? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard of scattered showers.
I don't know the actual, it's sunny. Is it scattered clouds, partly cloudy, and then overcast?
The weather website here, weather.com, says sun and clouds mixed. So they don't even have a word for it.
Interesting.
Very nice.
You know what that is? You know what that is?
Every day.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Sun and clouds mixed. What a cop out.
What do you want me to say?
That's like me saying I do a radio show. White people and black people. No,
what is
not
it about?
who. Huh?
What is it about?
But that's my point. That's like some clouds, some sun.
Diversity.
Cop out. You need your weather. You holla at your boy.
Speaking of cop out, did you guys see yesterday Kyrie Irving just yell so loud that the floor microphones picked it up at Ben Simmons? Because I was watching a little Bucks and Nets yesterday, and he passes it off to Ben Simmons, and he goes, "Shoot it, Ben!" Like 5 games in to playing with the guy, and he's just out here shouting embarrassing him in front of everybody.
No. Here, no.
Shoot it, Ben!
Let me explain something to you. That's only embarrassing to the people on the outside. But there's yelling like that going on all the time during
Nah,
a
dude.
sporting event. Yes,
Nah.
there is.
Not with that guy. Come on.
What do you?
You know it's
Dude,
embarrassing for
wait,
him.
he went to the front of the rim and turned around and threw it back.
Yep.
Yeah, he needs to be yelled at. But then he defended him afterwards.
Damage is done.
I was getting ready to ask you, was the damage done?
You guys need to lay off Ben Simmons. Give him a chance. You didn't give him a chance. It's been 4 games.
Teammate is different, though.
Did you see Giannis give him the is there a more demeaning thing in basketball than hitting somebody with the too small?
Oh,
like
God.
it's very
Yes.
It doesn't matter how many times it's been very popular.
Yes.
Even did you see that Tyler Hero did it to Precious at first, and then Precious did it back to him because he got a bucket on Precious, and he did like a forward roll and ends up like this. It was really pretty, and then Precious got him back, and then did it the whole way down. But yesterday, Giannis, he gets the bucket on Ben Simmons, and he takes the too small all the way up the court.
Oh,
And he does. Like Ben Simmons is not small, and Giannis looks so much bigger than him.
You know what the problem is with Giannis, and I think this is what annoys people. Most athletes, they get to a point where they get upset and they fight like hell, right? Whatever it is. You hear the stories, you see the games, you can tell, oh, he's pissed. He about to make it happen, right? But Ben Simmons, it's like, whatever. I think that even if he's not, doing that or feels that way, the way he appears, it rubs. That's what gets people more than anything. Like, he could care less.
I saw, the thing that's funny about it too is like I thought it was like demeaning yesterday when Jeff Van Gundy was like, "Oh, he's upset about a foul." I love that. Like,
right? Because they want to
human.
No, because they want to see something that would show that he cares about this. And when he talks, he says he does, but when you watch him play, he's just like, whatever. That's I think that. And it might just be, you know what it might be? It might be the who's the quarterback that I don't have to run that came here for $10 million.
Oh, Cutler.
He looks like Cutler on a basketball court.
He's basketball Cutler.
Right.
He's kind of like basketball Cutler.
You know what I mean? Just like you can't tell, like, the guy blew his knee out and he was on the sideline looking the way he was, and everybody thought he quit.
Did you see Steve Nash last night?
Oh, that guy was fired up.
Steve Nash. I've never seen Steve Nash. I didn't know Steve Nash had that tone in him.
Never as a player has he argued.
I think they said he's only been did they say, I don't remember if it was 2 technicals or 2 ejections. Probably 2 technicals is impossible his entire career.
Yeah.
But 2 ejections his entire career. And he got thrown out yesterday and he went like crazy eyes.
Got his money's worth.
He looked like Jim Carrey in The Mask. That's what he looked like yesterday. It was crazy. I gotta see if I can send you this video, Leroy. He was like, to see Steve Nash lose it like that, a guy who's just kind of like calm character,
Who
nice.
would be a guy who would be, no? Is it the equivalent if Tua lost his mind like that?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
probably, because everybody said like he looked like Bobby Portis last night. You know how like Bobby Portis got the crazy eyes?
Yeah,
that's what Steve Nash looked like last night. It was insane.
By the way, can I just read this while you look for that? And this is from Dade South, and I've been saving it, and I gotta find it, but Dade South said something about. Well, I'm getting to it. Chunky Billups.
Yeah, he looked like he put on a few. You know what? He worked out enough in his life.
I'm telling you, look like before and after. No, I think he said something along the lines of Kyle need to put that fruit in a ninja. When we were talking about Fruit Ninja.
Point for
I sent Jay Fig the photo, but I sent you the video so you could see on your phone, Leroy, so you could see Steve Nash losing it last night. It was something to behold. I didn't know Steve Nash had that kind of angry in him, but he's probably just fed up. He's had a lot of controversy around him. Kevin Durant wanted him fired, so he's going all in. I love coaches losing it, dude. Did you see Spo yesterday when there was that?
Oh
there
my
was
God.
You seeing him lose it right now?
Yeah.
He's insane. He's beside himself. You guys on Twitch can
My
see the
favorite
photo
is
of
when
him,
they
but
calm you down and you go for round 2.
you got to get your money's worth, right? Like that's what Max Strus is telling us. You got to get your money's worth for your texts.
Look at the lady in burgundy.
I know
on
she's
the
like,
left.
oh no. She's literally clutching her pearls. She's that offended by it.
Why are her pearls in the throat?
I don't know.
Was she wearing pearls?
Oh.
You're the worst.
He said it.
You acknowledged it.
We'll take a quick break. Tua Tagovailoa. You don't want to listen to his coaches.